day everyone. My topic is all about types of feminism. The first type of feminism is liberal feminism. Liberal feminism is the variety of feminism that works within the structure of mainstream society to integrate women into that structure. Its root stretches back to the social contract theory of government instituted by American Revolution. Abigail Adams and Mary Wollstonecraft were there from the start proposing equality for women. As is often the case with liberal and they slog along inside the system, getting little done amongst the compromises until come radical movement shows up and pulls those compromises left of the center. This is it how operated in the days of the suffragist movement and again with the emergence of the radical feminists. Second type of feminism is radical feminism. It is a form of feminism that sprang from the U.S. Civil Rights and Peace Movement in 1960s. Like mainstream feminists, radical feminists acknowledge the existence of patriarchal system that causes structural inequalities across societies. This form of feminism is said to be radical as radical feminist aims to challenge and dismantle this unbalanced structure to transform society. Therefore, radical feminists believe in equality between all genders. The third type of feminism is Marxist and Socialist feminism. Marxism recognizes that women are oppressed and attributes the oppression to the capital or private property system. Thus, they insist that the only way to end the oppression of women is to overthrow the capital system. Socialist feminism is the result of Marxism's meeting radical feminism. Jagger and Rothenberg point to the significant differences between socialist feminism and Marxism, but our purpose is to present the two together. Eccles offers the description of socialist feminism as the marriage between Marxism and radical feminism. With Marxism, the dominant partner, Marxists and socialists often call themselves radical, but they use them term refers for the complete different root of society, the economic system. The fourth type of feminism is cultural feminism. As the radical feminism dies out as a movement, cultural feminism got rolling. In fact, many of the some people moved from the former to the later. They carried the name radical feminism with them and same cultural feminists use that name still. The difference between the two is quite striking. Whereas radical feminism was a movement transformed society, cultural feminism retreated to vanguardism, work instead to build a women's culture. Some of these efforts had some social benefits. Rape crisis centers, for example, as the sources many cultural feminists have been active in social issues. Ecofeminism. This branch of feminism is much more spiritual than political or theoretical in nature. It may or may not be wrapped up with godness worship and vegetarianism. Its basic tenet is that a patriarchal society will exploit its resources without regard to long-term consequences as a direct result of attitude fostered in patriarchal or hierarchical society. Parallels are often drawn between society treatment of women. In resisting patriarchal culture, ecofeminists feel that they are also resisting plundering or destroying.
Good day, sir. My name is Galabin and Cenas. My report is all about feminist theory. Na-curious lang gyud ta kung unsa man gyud ang feminist theory. So, feminist theory is the extension of feminism into theoretical, fictional, or philosophical discourse. Feminist theory explore both inequality in gender relation and the constitution of gender, expanding human choice. Feminists believe that both men and women should have the freedom to develop their human interests and talents, even if those interests and talent conflict with the status quo. For example, if a woman wants to be a mechanic, she should have the right and opportunity to do so. Feminist theory falls under the umbrella of critical theory, which in general have the purpose of establishing system of power and operation. Feminist theory will be discussed here as a theory with a lowercase. However, this is not meant to imply that it is not a theory or cannot be used as one, only to acknowledge that for some it may be a subgenre of critical theory, while for others it stands alone. According to Egbert and Sanden, some scholars see critical as extension of their interpretivist, but there is also an emphasis on operation and lived experience grounded in subjectivist epistemology.